You scoot that way?
Oh,
or her scoot?
shit. I guess Shatii scoot over.
How are you guys?
Good. What about you?
Rico Mommy just showed up. She came, y'all.
Yeah, she made it, man. I take
Y'all
back
that
my
who watched the
previous
beginning
statement.
of this episode, she came.
Bitch, ice cold, diamond grills, all gold, quick bag, also, pussy niggas, all for.
But
You reading the Bible in this
I
month?
think that's
No, it just changed my negative thoughts. Normally I would have been like, oh, I'm not going to make it. I'm going to just stay home. But I really, changed my mind to saying I can do this later.
look at you. I like to hear that. Right now, Rico, we're talking about why men feel like they're so unable to express themselves.
Never press live.
And damn, you press live. That was good too. I personally think that another big reason, it's not on the screen no more. On this screen, another big reason is just due to society. It's not a black community thing. It's not a black man thing. I think that Bar, can you grab Kaylin? He wants some drink. I think that it's a society thing. Like, men are supposed to be strong. Like, it's a whole song here. Mama told me the true definition of a man was to never cry, work till you die, gotta provide. Like,
And do you think he was saying that on some positive shit, or he was saying that because this nigga low-key was feeling the type of way?
well, the song is about how the woman has to teach him how to love because his mother told him that all a man gotta do is not cry, provide, and blah blah blah.
But I don't think it's just that though. I feel like because there are certain women that aren't able to express themselves because women were trained to be stronger and stuff emotionally with certain things, like don't cry about that. Just little things like that. I feel like it's just learning.
I think men were trained.
I'm saying I don't think it's just men. I feel like it stems deeper than that. It's how they're raised. On how to express themselves. But there are some men that don't have problems expressing themselves. So I think it just starts from
they're
the
saying
household.
it's women's fault that
That's
men can't
definitely
express
not
themselves.
what we said. That's not what.
That's a personal issue between that man.
See, that's why niggas
No,
can't say
because
nothing.
you
That's
said
your
when
ass.
men do express themselves, women look at it negative. Even the example you gave.
I was saying, just period. You said why does a guy feel like he can't? I'm just saying.
It depends on how
Even men feel that way.
Yeah.
It's done to each other.
Yeah, even that's why I said, dude, homies need
All right,
homies.
pull your pants up. Sorry.
Homies need homies that they can go to, won't be judged and shit like that. Cause it's just the world that's gonna be like, nigga, you're a man. Like, suck that shit up. But no matter what you going through, no matter what just happened, it's like you're a man. You can get through it. Yeah. And yeah, you can get through it, but sometimes you at least want to say something to somebody, and without even having that
Without judgment
ability, like you can't. If I'm gonna go through this hole and I'm gonna come out the other side, I can't even talk to you though. Damn, it's just a whole nother, like, now you in a deeper hole. You feel me? So
I want to give like an example, of a way.
I think that's just part of the double standards that society
it also
has.
comes into play, it also comes into play, what are you trying to express yourself for? It's not really, it's not crying in general. It's more so what you're crying about, I feel like. And that's why people make it think it, that's why they stop themselves from expressing themselves, because they feel like maybe what they want to express themselves may be perceived that way. But
expressing yourself and crying is two different things.
But that's what I said, it's how you express yourself. I don't think is the issue. Some people express themselves in music and it's totally fine. But if you express yourself in crying, then maybe men are like, oh, well, we're not allowed to express ourselves. Well, if that's how you want to express yourself, you can. But it depends on how you express yourself.
So men aren't allowed to express themselves by crying.
I feel like that specifically would be more so the issue than the whole statement in general. Because
so they
men
should write
can,
a song about it.
It would be I can't say what's a healthier coping mechanism for somebody, but as men, maybe crying may not be the way to express yourself. Maybe communicating effectively or doing a sport.
What if a nigga want to cry?
But can women cry?
What if a nigga want to cry?
If he want to cry, he should be able to cry.
Because men, I feel like you shouldn't be looked down upon if they cry. But then at the same time, it's like if your man cried in front of you, would you feel some type of way? But I would cry too.
Why?
I would cry too if my man
Why
cried.
would you
I'm
feel?
really crying.
It depends
Why would you
on the
feel some type
context
of
of
way?
what
No,
he's crying about.
other than that.
A lot of people would.
Other than crying as well with him, to be like, damn, man, whatever
Crying
he is
is
really
one
hurt
thing.
about, he's really hurt. Like, I'm gonna cry too.
Like
Then
you said.
yeah, I understand that. But if
Crying
you're
and whining are totally different though, because like right now my 3-year-old son expresses himself by whining for everything.
And men
Well,
be
he's a-
whining too.
So it depends on like, are you whining for everything?
What?
I don't know what's going on.
If we don't express it often, it can't be whining.
How do
put
you
it-
guys
I put it-
Depends
feel?
on how you express. I think she's right about it. It depends on, because if you're like, blah, 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 but you never sit down and be like, I want to.
So this never
say
happened?
This. No, it's
so like
whining,
the speech never happened before the whining.
This is what whining is to me. Is if a man like says slick comments or
Complaining.
complain or says comments here and there, versus flat out being like, I'm feeling like this, and blah blah blah, and trying to get either closure or answers or blah blah blah. But and it's not just a man thing. Actually, now that I think about it, people in general, if you have issues but you're throwing them out there in slick comments, or when your partner's trying to do this and you say this or you respond,
It's gonna be negatively received. Like, I cry for everything somebody would say, and I can say, oh, I'm not expressing myself, but that's a lot, So